Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my 7th tutorial, probably. Today I will show you guys how to combine multiple animations into one single animation. So, specified for KH2 modding, you know it already. My channel is just for Kingdom Hearts. And yeah, sometimes you have multiple animations and you want to combine them. This one is the jump animation, and this one here is the animation that goes view down, and the next animation is the one that lands again. There's some dummy frames too, so yeah, we're going to remove that too. And we also have to add some follow path mechanics because these animations doesn't have that. It will be not perfect, but for the tutorial it will be okay. After we have combined them, I also make an A and B for it, so to show how to export an A and B that might be too big or something. Just let's get started. First of all, we are opening Blender. I prefer 4.1 for this at least. You can use any other version probably too, if it's not too old. So first of all, we are going to import our first animation, which is this one. You see already, it looks good. And if we are going to do this, he wants to jump. So this is not possible. For the game itself, it might be possible because maybe of some AI stuff or something. But if you don't use AI, it will not doing that. You also will need to add root motion. So that is also something. This one is from an OpenKH member. He want to combine multiple animations into one. I will do that now as a tutorial. And this should be go over Sora or something. And for Sora, it's probably needed to make that without AI stuff. And I don't know. Base Sora doesn't even use AI, I think. So what we are going to do first now is we are capping our frames here, 34, and then boom. So then we are going to adding an follow path. So first of all, add constraint, follow path. So we have already that. Going to add and curve path. So we have added a path here. We are going to rotate that a bit on minus 90 degrees. Boop. And then going to rotate that again, also minus 90 degrees. Boom. So then we are going to moving it up because we want to start the motion at this point. So we're going all the way up. More. That is 2. Boom. And 2 is exactly the point where it begins. I don't know why 2 meters. Probably because one space here, 1 quadrat meter is one of them. So 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. And this bar actually is 4 meters long. Whatever. Okay. And now we are going to go back to our bound 0. Target is object nerve path, and it will look like this shit here. Now we have to play a little bit, so we are going to follow curve. Then we are going to forward axis will be Z, and if I move now, nothing will happen. Up axis, this one? Nope. Oh wait, animate path. Now, okay, my fault. I forgot to animate the path. So, it will go up. It's not perfect. You see he's already going up because, yeah, but it is what it is for now. So, 34 frames. It is what it is. This is the highest point. So, we are going to work with that too. So, now I'm going to export FBX 1. I'm going to make leave bonds uncheck, your bonds, and strips, export. Boom, fertig. Done. So if I look now into Noesis with this animation, you will see he's jumping up without any further problems. more or less. He has some air jump or something. We are going to open the next animation. This is this. And we have this one here now. We need a certain point where he's going up. So we are going, first of all, we are going to delete this keyframe. So the dummy frames are gone. Alright, so this is at least something we have. Then we are going to add constraint, follow path. You see already this little blue thing here. I had really hard problems with that now. And then we are going to add a curve, a path. Then we are going to do this again, minus 90 degrees. And we are going to move it here a bit more, around minus 0.02. This is, oh. Alright, it's more now for some reason. It wasn't before, but okay. Let's just keep it like that. Whatever, I don't care. Then going here, target NURBS path. He's going to look like this shit now. So we are moving him to forward axis Z, follow curve, animate path, and if I do this, he will actually follow, but it's again this little strained here. It's not following in the way I wanted, actually. Why? Why is that shit not moving to? Ah, okay. Something like this is now. Okay. Yeah. Forward axis. Now we just have to deal with that again. I love it. Great. Can you please look in the correct direction too? Oh wait. Curve. This is the wrong one. This is wrong too. This is a little game again. Yeah, that's pretty nice, but I want him to look in the other direction. Wait, is this better? Yes, alright, we have it finally. It's stupid, it sucks. It is a real pain in the ass. So we are going to put this now at the beginning, and this is the beginning of the animation. So the animation itself is not really that fast now. So even if I want to do this, I need a certain point of it. We are going to moving it up first. It have to be at the beginning. What the heck did I do? So, oops, yeah. We are going to moving all the way to this point, this, then we are going to import an FBX, our first one, because I want him to go up. We need the same path here now, so we are going to do this, and I'm going to, this is the beginning of the animation, perfect, then I'm going to do this, I didn't meant to do this actually, whatever, for the sake of this tutorial. So we're around here, a little bit more up, Perfect. So I keep it like that, so that we actually have our correct height. So I'm going to put that back. It's now different again. Oh boy. Keeping it like that now. Should be good enough. Good enough. You know what? It's good enough. So then we are going to this animation, putting it completely at the beginning. So if I'm going to do this, I want him to go down. So we are going to follow the path and doing it around, let's say 25. That's a bit too much. Maybe what, 20? Was 20 good enough? Maybe, yeah, keep it 70.5. I think that's good. So I want him to wait. Moving a bit here to move down. All right, we want him to move down. But his animation is a little bit too slow. So what are we gonna do about it? He has only 40 frames, and that's only half. So we need actually to move it faster. So we want him more to the ground. So if I would say like this, let's put -100 in there. So if I'm going to do this, wait, I'm stupid, I forgot something. This is the offset. Is there any way to make it faster? Or how did that work? The offset of the beginning is here. I want that faster. Faster. So he's more going down. I can't make that longer, can I? If I scale that now? I mean, even if I scale that, just for the test of purpose here, going to do this. He's still just going. I mean, that is more, I think. That is actually more. So we're going to move that down, scale that a bit more. This looks now super weird. Let's make it back. Yeah, now that I see it, it's completely stretched now. Okay, that was not a good idea. I forgot how the shit works. I could make the animation longer though. That would be something. But this is not what I want. How do I make it faster? If I follow the path like that. I mean, that doesn't do anything. Animation is simply not long enough to make that down, at least. Alright, I didn't want it to do that, but I think there's no way out, so I want that now to curve more like this, because we want him go to the ground. So we have to do that. So I just have to make it perfectly. So it's a bit tough actually. Because he needs to be there. Is it okay if I just move that down? This is really a shit work right now actually. I mean, it should work in the way we need it. Maybe there's an easier way, but maybe not. I don't know. I think this is the closest I can get. So there's the feet. And that means we have to go around this. Boom. Alright. I think this is the best I've got. So going back to this. If I now move down, I need him at least to go at this point, probably. Or more? I don't know. I don't know where the end of the animation is actually, so do it yourself. Whatever, I don't care anymore. So I'm going to do this. Copy, Control C, putting my thingy here. Oh yeah, that was something I shouldn't do. I need the point of the animation, so around here. So I'm going just to get this, copy, paste it here, and paste the next one also here. Whatever. Next one also here, the next one, always with Control V. And around here. I think this is maybe a bit too much. So around here should be good enough in my opinion. It looks a little bit scuffed now, but this is the only way I could think of now to make that kinda happen, I would say. So yeah, it's the best I've got now. For the sake of this tutorial, I don't want to make it like a 1 hour again or something. So nerf stuff gone, and we have this now. So I'm going to export this as 2. And then we are done with that. Jesus Christ. So let me see. Then we are going to open that. This. Let me see. This is weird. The jumping animation is still there. The jumping animation is still there. If I haven't oh wait, Blender file. We have to go first to the Blender file, then going to actions, and there are multiple animations right now. Actually, just 2. We are going to delete this one, and this should fix our problem. Probably. FBX, doing it again. So yeah, it's going slowly down. This is okay, the FPS is just at 24 or something, or 22. We can make it faster with F9. Just to have something that looks a little bit like that. It's okay. Just for the tutorial, it's okay. So we are done with that. So I'm going to open the next Blender. And this is actually for the last one. Jesus Christ. Romantic. So this one is the animation with the dummy frame that we will delete instantly. Boom. That goes down again or something like that. We want to make a good looking animation for that, but yeah, let's see how far we can get. I think this one is actually already good enough for this, so I'm going to quit that now, and that was a problem. Going to open Blender again. This time we are going to import number 1, which is this one here. We can delete the nerves path, it will still work, he's jumping. Then we are going to import the second one, boom, and deleting the nerves path also here. This is the one where he goes down. And let's see, we are going to go here, moving that a bit here, marking it, Control C, going over to bone 000. Here's our marker, Control V to paste it in here. So you see already, first of all, we can delete this one now here. We only need this one here now. So you see already it's going to do this. So that's already good. So jump and switching over. So this is a little bit unsmooth in my opinion. So we are going to extend that a little bit. If he's now jumping, he has some more buffer frames when he's actually jumping down, dashing down, or whatever he's trying to do. So yeah, that is at least something. Then we are going to import romantic, which will just stand here. So apparently we will delete this. And yeah, we need the point where it's actually starting the next animation. So around here or so. So what we are gonna do now is we will just copy this because we don't need to make an animation for him now, and going over to here and pasting it. Oh, okay, we have to do something. Okay, it's not working like I want to. Alright, that's okay. We know that this model here is standing here. So what we are gonna do now is just going over to the graph editor now, hiding, open this one here, location Y, and then you can already see there is our location. And then we are just going over to do something like this or something around this. That's pretty much it. Then we are going to back to the timeline. And yeah, going to copy that again, going back to here, over here, and that looks a little bit better. Perfect, we have that kinda done. So I'm going to delete this again, and if I look at our animation right now, he's jumping, dashing down, stopping here with a little buffer to actually go back to his feet. We can move that a little bit, extend that more. So we have the animation done. And I actually made it pretty okay, at least I would say. Yeah. So, just for the reference again, jumping up, dashing down in slow-mo because of this here, and then done. Repeat. It's a bit slow. You can make that faster. That's not really a problem. Just for the purpose of this tutorial, I will not. It's just too much work right now to make that completely happen. So this is just to be fast, more or less. So right now we have these animations connected right now. If I go back now to the Blender file, we see 3 of them again. So we are going to delete this one. That is too much. And also this one, because this one is also too much. So then going back to the view layer, and that is okay. If you keep that in the Blender file here, then the FBX will get messed up and we had the same problem like that we had before there. So that he's jumping, dashing and jumping again before he dashes or some sort. This is something we don't want to have. So right now we have our animation and this one is actually working. So what we are gonna do now is we are going to export it as an FBX here into AAA as an untitled, because this is the format name I choose all the time. Add leaf bounds unchecked, key all bounds unchecked, and LA strips unchecked. And we are going to put the sampling rate to 2. So because of that, why sampling rate 2? It will remove some keyframes to make some, I would say, space. Because the A&B maker itself for Kingdom Hearts 2 has some limitations and these are not really good. So we are going to input here CMD to open the console because we need the correct path. Moving the A&B maker in here. Moving the untitled in here, so we have that here. And then I'm going to get that, because we have to type A&B, AX, root name, blah, blah, blah. We have 0. Just to make sure the root bone is always the one we want. Oh, it's actually just bone 000, so I was actually fine. Then we just press enter. So right now we have a fatal error, it's either too large or too small, so it is still too big. The animation is just still too big. There are some tricks you can actually do if you know. Let's say like he's here right now. He has still his fingers on this baseball bat here. If you now which bone is actually which finger, or going into pose mode and say this finger here right now, this is bone 69. We are going to delete bone. Nice. 69. And boop, gone. Oh, too much. So just 69, boom, gone. This one, bone 70, gone. If you do this all the time for everything, every bone that is, I would say, unnecessary, then it's totally fine and completely working. It even saves some kilobytes. But I will not do this for the sake of this tutorial right now. We are going to export and going to here again, sample rate, let's set it to 3 for now, untitled. Oops, I don't need this anymore. Going to move that again here. Jawohl. And then we are doing it again. It's still too large because too many bones, too many keyframes, etc, etc. You can delete more and more bones that are unnecessary, that you don't really see in the motion to actually save more. Or you can just raise the sample rate more. Yeah, that's something you can do. I put it now to 6 or something. The more you delete, the more will the animation look a little bit slow or stuttering or something. It always depends on the animation. So that's something you have to test out for yourself if it's working or not. So this one is actually working with 6. It's okay. And the animation is 101 kilobyte big. So we actually have now an animation, but we don't have root motion on that. To actually enable root motion, you're going to open an hex editor, which is here. Put the animation in here and complete to the down here. Remove these numbers, I would say, but these are letters actually in hex to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and this one under the A3, right on 3F, 0, 1. That should enable root motion. And did I saved? Oh yeah, I saved. Okay. So then we are going to open a bar editor from OpenKH and putting it in here at dummy. Then going to motion triggers, and then we are going to save. That's actually pretty much about it already. And then we are going to open KH2.mset. It's an editor from Striker and Govenevi and open now something. I would like to open an mset right now. We are going to where is it? We have Cypher already here. I'm going to open this and putting this in here. This one to this. Going to open this mset here and removing 0 now and putting OR A and B in here. And going to save. So, boom. Now we are opening an animation viewer. Boom. And putting our Cypher in here. So you see our animations are working here. We have this one, and there's OR. So our animation is completely working. You see how smooth the animation itself is too. It's not too bad, right? Even if you removed a lot of keyframes. This is just something that is there, but it's working. So I'm pretty much satisfied. This is the end of the tutorial. It is working. It just depends on how much you can optimize and make it and combine and etc, etc, etc. So that's pretty much it about it now. And I wish everyone a good day. I hope this tutorial helped a little bit. I actually did 2 paths for the first time. It was weird and kind of frustrating, but it got all working now. See ya and bye bye. So here's the bonus content where I show how to change the root motion stuff, like the jumping stuff, through the V curve in the graph editor. For that we are going to open Blender again. So I try to take it fast and just so everyone will understand what I mean. So instead of using the F curve, instead of using the follow path, we are using now the graph editor from here, doing this and boom. So first of all, you see he's doing like this. So what we're gonna do now is going in here, open just the location, only the location, and then we are going to do this, and you see he wants to jump here, and he is jumping a little bit. So what we're gonna do is now each keyframe here, these should be keyframes. We're just moving a little bit up, and every keyframe we do will be a bit higher. Doing it like that. Take it slowly. More, yeah, come. It will be a bit faster if I do it this way. Boom. Zack. And that up. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last few also a bit more up. Like this. Yeah, that's good. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So we changed the Z location for this curve here, for these keyframes, just for bone 000, which is the root bone here, to actually go up. If I move now this, boom, and he's jumping up to this point where the last keyframe is. So this is how you actually can manage to do that. So here he is going into his stance, and now he's jumping, and this is how you actually do it. I did it with the follow curve because it's for me easier, but the follow curve itself is better only mostly for running animations or such stuff. If you want to do something like that, just do it in that way. For running animations is that actually completely the same thing. For that you just go instead for the Z location, the Y location, and then you see already here. You can just move that always a bit up, more, whoops, more. Ooh, God, too much. All the time. If you have now running animation or such thing, then you will already see he goes in that direction. Okay, at this point we have to reverse it like this. Mirror over the 0 value, so it's go down under the blue thing, and then he would run towards where he wanted to go. For each method you also still have to activate root motion, so be careful. So yeah, that's just something I wanted to tell as a bonus. I will mark that in the full video. You will see that in a text box or something like that. That's it. Bye.